Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw on first down. They're bringing heat.
Negan sacked with 3 rushes.
And the Ducks will boot it away to start the second half. Takes it inside his own. Oh, the ball's out on the
What type of bill is that? Come on, bro.
and they take the ball right back.
Man, this big offense, they've got heat-seeking missiles running down the field with bad intentions. They hit that return man with authority, and that's what popped the ball loose.
He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The Ducks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
And that's why it's hard to run down by the goal line. The defense just has so many bodies crowded into the line of scrimmage. Offense couldn't get it done that time.
Looking downfield, it's McLeod. He's right on target. And he'll take it in.
Got bailed out. Okay.
Touchdown, Oregon. They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that replay scoring drive. And they come it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. Here's the return from inside the 25. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man.
You got 100-yard rush out too, too.
Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Auburn to the line in a hurry.
I know it's something we take for granted, guys, but Hugh did a great job there with the play-action fake. He really took his time.
Steve peak one cover
the linebackers in the second level of the defense to help make that completion a whole lot easier.
The completion short of the sticks
and
and second down. Off play action. Grab near the marker.
Look at that boy. I don't know what. You think you got to keep that with a middle linebacker? You think you going to keep that with a middle linebacker?
Love the way he didn't just run
I know
to
what
a
you thought
spot.
he
He
was going to keep that
found
with a middle
the
linebacker.
cushion in the zone and got himself open for the first down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. You know, don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback and looking at you. So much creativity with routes now and being able to just have subtle moves one way, come back the other way. Nice job by the tight end finding that hole in the zone.
Scanning the field, it's Jordan. Zings it complete to the right. Runs through a tackle. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
And that linebacker is athletic. He can make tackles in space against very athletic dudes. That receiver's not an easy guy to bring down. That linebacker got him down quick.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Fires toward the end zone.
Oh my God, he was in his hands. What the fuck?
That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Yeah, and he had an opportunity to make such a big play. Listen, he wasn't wide open with nobody around him, but you got to make that play. You got a little bit of space. You got to haul that in, make your quarterback look good, and make a big play for this offense.
He's not afraid to go deep. And he'll pull it in inside the 20. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
This is a good run, but Vince is out of the
They'll try the right side.
Trash. Give me them legs.
Touchdown Auburn. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments.
Oh, stop, bro. You just gave up 4 down 17. Stop.
Sometimes that
Stop.
blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But
You gave up 4 down 17, bro. You should have been quiet right there. How the fuck did we go?
Ready to try the point after. And the extra
I don't have no 3 tight ends. What you talking about? I don't got no tight end.
So it's a 77-yard touchdown.
Got 1 tight end, bro. That's what I'm saying. What are you talking about? 3?
With a 17-yard touchdown run. The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away.
What the hell is he talking about? 3 tight ends.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. First down to start the drive after the break. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
How the fuck did he just turn around? What is this?
Still on his feet. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again.
I don't know why this man just laid out. Lined up for the opening kickoff. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Offense getting set for first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage.
Looking for a huge play. What a snag.
Bro, this shit just lagging, bro.
Gets away from one. He's got
I know
space.
I'm getting bailed out by lag.
And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Line gets set, first down. Dropping back, it's Young. He's going to take off. At the 45, on his way. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against him.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. Keep bringing the heat like that, you can fall in line with the likes of Derek Brown or Nick Fairley.
Man, I still remember that Nick Fairley season where he put the defense on his back. Cam
just steamrolling the defense. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy.
I like how this offense throws to their running backs in different areas of the field. It's not always going to be to the perimeter. It's not always going to be screens, but they can attack the middle of the field too using these angle routes. Nice play call.
And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Now from inside the red zone. Headed to the end zone, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with a 14-yard run for the score. He'll call for the fair catch here. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out, you got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
Looking for a man. It's Jordan. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Quarterback checking off. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They'll immediately call timeout. 3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes.
I'll tell you what, coaches catch heat a lot nowadays, especially on social media. I expect him to catch a lot of heat. 4th down, long yardage situation on your own territory, and you want to go for it, and you fail, and you're surprised. You definitely shouldn't be surprised. Just don't check the nature of it.
Well, they execute the in route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
Oh, goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Pocket starts to collapse. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And they'll push that lead out a little further. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. Now Well, here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. I think the one thing you can say here, Jesse, is that both defenses have done a pretty good job mitigating damages.
Yeah, and on that last drive, not getting it on fourth basically only cost you 3 points. That's the good news. Let's just turn the page, David, and move on.
So I think you can still be aggressive. You can still go for it on fourth down. Now you know you can trust your defense.
Going to take a shot. Snags it down the right side. Oh, look out. There he goes. Run out of bounds just before he can get it into the end zone, and now they're set up first and goal.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
They'll run the quarterback sneak as they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback keeps it on the sneak. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you practice all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
4th and goal from the 3, and the offense will stay out there and try to finish the deal. They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, Auburn.
4th down and goal from the 3. Can the defense get a stop?
Timeout, Pittsburgh.
No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Quarterback checking the play. To the air. It's Jordan. Lets it fly. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They'll try the run. Finds just a bit of room. He'll pick up a couple to the 11.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. And down he goes back at the 3.
I tell you what, man, you better be looking at your puppy dog feet and seeing where they are, Palmer. You don't want to get back in that end zone and bad things happen when you get sacked.
I don't know if you want to even risk this quarterback having to hold on to the football very much longer after watching that last play. This defense right now is pinning their ears back on this area of the field, and they are getting...
He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Hit the afterburners, kid. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Panthers.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
17, Auburn, 0.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. to throw. It's Jordan. Looking to take a shot. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Bought a little time, lets it go. Caught on the outside, it's Evans. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. He wants to throw it again. He tries to take the top off.